Hello and welcome back to our IB economic series. In our last video, we learned about the fundamental problem of scarcity, which forces us to make choices and how every choice has an opportunity cost. Today, we are going to visualize these powerful ideas using one of the most important models in economics, the production possibilities curve, or PPC. By the end of this video, you will be able to draw, interpret, and analyze a PPC diagram like a pro. Let's get started. So, what is the PPC? It is a model that shows the maximum combinations of two goods that can be produced by an economy, given that all its resources are fully and efficiently used at a given state of technology. That's a mouthful, so let's break down the key assumptions. The economy produces only two goods. This is a simplification to make the model two dimensions, but the logic applies to millions of goods. The quantity and quality of resources or factors of production are fixed. The state of technology is fixed. Essentially, the PPC is a snapshot of an economy's potential at a specific point in time. Let's draw one. Imagine an economy that can produce only two types of goods: consumer goods like pizzas and smartphones, and capital goods like machinery and factories. We place capital goods on the y-axis and consumer goods on the x-axis. The curve itself, which we call the PPC or the production possibility frontier, bows outwards from the origin. Any point on the curve, like points A, B, or C, represents a combination of goods where the economy is using all its resources efficiently. This is called productive efficiency. Any point inside the curve, like point D, is inefficient. It means the economy is not using all its resources. This could be due to unemployment or underutilized factories. We can produce more of both goods by moving towards the curve. Any point outside the curve, like point E, is currently unattainable. The economy does not have enough resources or technology to produce at this level. It is a goal for the future. How does this simple diagram show our key concepts? Scarcity is represented by the unattainable region outside the curve. It shows there is a limit to what we can produce. We cannot have everything we want. Choice is represented by the need to select one point on the curve over another. Should the economy operate at point A, producing mostly capital goods, or at point C, producing mostly consumer goods? Society must choose its preferred combination. This is where the PPC truly shines. It beautifully illustrates opportunity cost. Let's say our economy is currently at point B, producing a certain mix of capital and consumer goods. Now, imagine the government decides it wants to produce more consumer goods, so it moves from point B to point C. To gain the extra consumer goods, what did we have to do? We had to give up a certain amount of capital goods. This amount of capital goods that we sacrifice is the opportunity cost of producing more consumer goods. The PPC shows us that there is no free lunch. To get more of one thing, you must give up some of another. You might have noticed the curve is bowed outwards, not a straight line. This is a very important feature. It represents the law of increasing opportunity cost. What does this mean? As we produce more and more of one good, let's say consumer goods, the opportunity cost of producing even more of it increases. Why? Because resources are not perfectly adaptable. Some resources are better at producing capital goods, like specialized engineers, while others are better for consumer goods, like farmland for pizzas. When we first move from A to B, we shift resources that are not very good at making capital goods anyway. So, we give up very few capital goods. But as we keep moving towards C, we have to start shifting highly specialized engineers away from building factories to start making pizzas. We give up a lot of capital goods for only a small gain in consumer goods. This is why the opportunity cost increases and the curve bows upwards. Let's recap. The PPC is a model showing the maximum output combinations of two goods with fixed resources and technology. Points on the curve are efficient, points inside are inefficient, and points outside are unattainable. The PPC illustrates scarcity, the unattainable region, choice, picking a point on the curve, and opportunity cost, the trade-off when moving between points. The bow shape shows the law of increasing opportunity cost because resources are specialized. Mastering this diagram is essential. You will see it again and again in both micro and microeconomics. Thanks for watching. In our next video, we will see how the PPC can shift, representing economic growth. If you found this visual explanation helpful, please like and subscribe. See you in the next lesson.